9 things smart men never do with women. It's the little things that separate the winners from the losers when it comes to women. Things most men wouldn't even think twice about. The smartest guys, they're playing a different game. No mind tricks, no desperate moves, just raw, simple respect that actually gets results. Want to know how they stay ahead of the curve? Get ready, because these aren't the same tired tips you've already heard. You'll be looking at relationships from an entirely new angle after this. Number 1, never reveal all cards during courtship. During courtship, it's important to maintain a sense of mystery and not reveal all of yourself too quickly. The early stages of a relationship should be about discovering each other gradually, allowing both individuals to feel a sense of intrigue and excitement. Revealing too much too soon can lead to a loss of this curiosity and may make the relationship feel too predictable or even overwhelming. By holding back some aspects of your personality, interests, or past experiences, you create space for deeper connection and conversation. This gradual unfolding can build anticipation and help both parties decide if they truly resonate with each other on a deeper level. It also allows time for trust to develop organically rather than rushing into a vulnerability that might not be fully appreciated yet. In contrast, sharing everything all at once can put undue pressure on the relationship, as it might feel more like a burden than a blossoming connection. Keeping a few things hidden or subtly sharing them over time allows for mutual growth and exploration. Remember, the allure of mystery adds to the excitement of discovering each other's layers, making the courtship process far more engaging and meaningful. Number 2, never ignore her emotional intelligence signals. When engaging with a woman, it's crucial to recognize and respond to her emotional intelligence signals. Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive, understand, and manage emotions, both your own and others. Women often communicate non-verbally through body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice, which can indicate their feelings and emotional state. Ignoring these cues can lead to misunderstandings and create emotional distance. Pay attention to subtle signs like her posture, eye contact, or the way she expresses her thoughts. If she seems upset or uncomfortable, acknowledge it with empathy and understanding rather than brushing it off. Being attuned to these emotional signals fosters deeper connection and trust. Recognizing her emotional needs and responding appropriately is key to maintaining healthy, respectful interactions and creating an emotionally supportive environment for both of you. Number 3, never compete with her professional achievements. Never compete with her professional achievements. Instead, celebrate and support them. In a world where women often face societal pressures to prove their worth in the workplace, it's important to acknowledge her success without feeling threatened. Competing with her achievements can create unnecessary tension and undermine the respect and admiration that should exist between partners or colleagues. Instead, focus on genuine pride for her accomplishments. Acknowledge her hard work, dedication, and the unique skills that contributed to her success. This shows that you value her for who she is, rather than seeing her success as a challenge to your own. Remember, supporting her growth and ambitions can strengthen your relationship. It fosters mutual respect, encourages open communication, and promotes a partnership based on collaboration, not competition. When you stand by her side as a true ally, you contribute to a positive, empowering environment. Or both of you. Number 4, never dismiss her intuitive relationship insights. You've probably heard the phrase, "she's always right." And while that might sound like a line from a rom-com, there's a kernel of truth in it. In relationships, women often pick up on things that you might overlook. It's not magic, it's intuition. The subtle cues, the body, language, the energy in a room, these are things many women have a knack for understanding. Now, it's easy to brush off these insights as nothing more than gut feelings or emotional overreaction, but that's a mistake. Ignoring her intuition can lead to missed opportunities to strengthen the relationship. A woman's ability to read between the lines and sense what's unsaid can be more accurate than a spreadsheet of data. Think of it like this. When she shares her perspective, it's not about being controlling. It's about providing clarity that you might not see. So next time, consider her insight. It could save you a lot more than you think. Number 5. Never rush physical intimacy without connection. Physical attraction is undeniable, but real intimacy goes beyond the surface. Rushing into physical closeness without a solid emotional connection is like skipping the foundation and building on sand. It won't last. The strongest bonds are built when both partners feel safe, understood, and emotionally attuned. Now, we all know that instant chemistry can ignite desire, but if the emotional connection isn't there, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You may end up with a fleeting moment of physical pleasure, but without depth, it lacks true fulfillment. It's in those deeper conversations, the shared moments of vulnerability, where intimacy truly thrives. When you take the time to build, trust, understand each other's needs, and let the emotional connection grow, physical intimacy becomes more than just a moment. It becomes a powerful expression of mutual respect and closeness. So don't rush it. Make sure the emotional bond comes first and the physical connection will follow naturally. Number 6. Never make decisions without subtle consultation. Making decisions on your own might seem efficient, but it often leads to blind spots you didn't even know existed, especially when it comes to important choices. Whether in your career, finances, or relationships, having a second perspective can be invaluable. A subtle consultation doesn't mean asking for permission or letting someone dictate your choices. It's about gathering insights from someone who knows you well, someone who can offer a different angle that might shift your perspective. When you make decisions without considering others, you miss the opportunity to benefit from their experience or intuition. Think of it like playing chess. You might have a strategy in mind, but the right consultation can reveal an entirely new move that could change the game. So the next time you're at a crossroads, take a moment to consult. A brief conversation, a well-timed opinion can elevate your decision-making process and lead to better outcomes in the long run. Number 7. Never criticize her, friends or family. Never criticize her friends or family. These people are an important part of her life, and negative comments about them can create tension and emotional conflict in the relationship. Even if you don't always get along with her circle, expressing criticism or judgment can make her feel torn between her loved ones and you. Instead of criticizing, approach situations with understanding and patience. If there are issues with her, friends, or family, address them in a constructive, respectful way, focusing on specific behaviors rather than attacking their character. This shows that you care about her feelings and recognize the value of the relationship she holds dear. Being supportive even when you don't agree with certain aspects of her social circle builds trust and strengthens your bond. By respecting her connections, you create a harmonious space where she feels comfortable maintaining important relationships without having to choose between them and you. Number 8. Never assume logic trumps emotional reasoning. Never assume logic trumps emotional reasoning in relationships. Emotions often drive decisions, and dismissing them as irrational can cause misunderstandings and hurt feelings. While logic is important, it doesn't always capture the full picture, especially when it comes to personal experiences, needs, and feelings. When a woman shares her emotional reasoning, it's essential to listen with empathy and try to understand the deeper emotional context behind her words. Even if her feelings seem to contradict logic, they are valid and deserve respect. Emotional responses are often tied to past experiences, values, or fears that logic alone cannot explain. By validating her emotions, you show that you respect her inner world and that you're willing to support her in ways that go beyond mere reason. Recognizing that emotions and logic can coexist enriches the relationship, allowing both partners to connect more deeply and communicate more effectively. Number 9. Never underestimate her memory for details. Never underestimate her memory for details. Women often have a keen ability to remember the small things, conversations, preferences, and even the smallest gestures. Underestimating this can be a mistake, as it shows a lack of appreciation for her attentiveness and insight. When she recalls something you mentioned weeks ago or remembers a small favor you did, it's a reflection of her investment in the relationship. These details are often more than just facts. They are pieces of the emotional bond that she holds dear. Dismissing or forgetting such details can make her feel undervalued or unimportant. Instead, acknowledge and appreciate her attention to detail. It fosters a deeper connection and shows that you recognize the effort she puts into understand. And caring for the relationship. By valuing the little things, you build trust and mutual respect, strengthening the foundation of your connection. Bonus point: strategic vulnerability creates deeper attraction bonds. Strategic vulnerability is about sharing your true self, your fears, insecurities, and emotional experiences at the right time and in a thoughtful way. It's not about oversharing or being emotionally unguarded, but about allowing your partner to see the real imperfect side of you. When done strategically, it fosters deeper emotional connections and strengthens attraction. Opening up in a measured way demonstrates trust and invites your partner to do the same. This mutual exchange creates a bond built on authenticity and understanding. Vulnerability also humanizes you, showing that you're not just a partner, but a person with flaws and emotions. The key is balance. Being open without overwhelming the other person. When vulnerability is shared at the right moment, it deepens emotional intimacy, enhances trust, and creates a more profound attraction. A relationship rooted in this kind of openness is one that is both stronger and more resilient. Thank you for watching. Building a strong, healthy relationship takes effort, patience, and respect. By following these simple principles, you create an environment where both partners can grow, connect, and thrive. Relationships aren't perfect, but when you prioritize empathy, understanding, and communication, you're setting the stage for something lasting and meaningful. Keep these tips in mind as you nurture your connections, and remember, it's the little things that matter the most. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these principles resonates most with you, and how have you applied them in your relationships? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. We'd love to start a conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship insights. We'll see you tomorrow.